Hello, my name is Amanda Dealing. I will be playing the game Alisia Dragoon. This game was developed by Game Arts with the help from Japanese animation studio Gainax, programmed by Nezumi Anma, and designed by Masatoshi Azumi, and released in 1992 for the Sega Genesis and Mega Drive. The controls and movement for this game remind me a lot of our modern side-scrolling platform Super Mario Bros. I really enjoyed playing this game, and in my research I found it was a bit underappreciated and ahead of its time, as it was one of the first games to feature a woman as the main hero and the person to be played as. Even though she was made to appear more like a tough gladiator rather than the petite sorceress that she originally was for the Western market due to poor performance in Japan. Alisia Dragoon is a side-scrolling platform game. The user controls her movements left, right, and down using the arrow pads, or the arrow keys, or the D-pad. It took me a while to kind of figure out the controls for this game, as what they have in the description for the keyboard adaptation isn't quite accurate. However, the player can also crouch using the down arrow, jump using the C key or the C button, and shoot her electricity using the X key or the B button. When she shoots her lightning zap out, though, as you can see here, it will last for however long the button is pressed. However, it drains the power at that same time, and it takes time to recharge, so I don't really suggest laying on the button. Using the A button or the Z key, you can also select from 4 of her dragon friend. These creatures will help you throughout the game, and they also have their own individual power and health and skills. On the top of the screen, we can find all of our health information and power information, as well as that of our dragon friend. I found it best to crouch while you're firing and your enemies are attacking you, because they kind of come from all directions, and let your dragon friend kind of watch your back and get those extra enemies while you're firing, and that way you use him as your shield a little bit and you'll sustain a little bit less damage. There's also these orbs throughout the game that are flying around. If you get these little orbs, it will give you more health and more power, but also there's meat for your dragon, so you can give him more health and more power. And in a minute, I'm going to switch my little dragon friend. Here we go. And I'm going to use this little guy to help me with the centipedes, because they're a little bit tough. And he does that better. The heroine storyline in this, for me, was really cool and really unique. And hadn't really seen this in a lot of games from its time. And the ability to choose from these special characters that kind of follow her along with different skills to assist you is something I really enjoyed and found unique as well. As the creatures you choose to assist you have an impact on how you play that game and how you perform or play that level or attack that enemy. Everyone can play differently. There's no one right answer either. You could choose the same dragon to follow you throughout the game, or you could choose the specific dragon based on whoever you're fighting at that moment. But I think that adds a whole level of dimension to this game and thought process. Something that I don't like about this game is that there is no aiming function for the shooting. Instead, the game just kind of chooses enemies for you and targets at random. However, this can kind of be overcome by rapid firing, so it chooses different enemies like every time. So it's an issue, but it's not debilitating for the game. Something else I don't like and that I find a little bit more annoying for me is that enemies will reappear in some places repeatedly. After you've defeated them, if you go back or stay in the same place, or it just, if you re-trigger that location again, they'll reappear over and over again, and it can make forward momentum difficult, or going back and locating health difficult, or even just momentum in general, because you're stuck with the people reappearing, so you can't really move that much. With all of that said, I still really enjoyed playing this game and wish there were some more like it, and wish it kind of had been more popular, because there's some cool monsters and really beautiful artwork in here as well. But this has been a little bit of Alisia Dragoon. My name is Amanda Dealing. Thank you for watching.